Keema Masala recipe with you. Happy Friendship Day today. And to celebrate Friendship Day today, I thought, why not make something special? And this special dish is extra special because my kids love it. And my kid, last time I made this, one of my kids said that, Ma, make some more. And hence I thought that, I would just try to make it as much as possible. So here is what I have already going on in this pot. I call this kadhai. So this is chicken keema or ground chicken. And this is in the making. So for now, the first thing, this kadhai has little bit of sarso tel, which is mustard oil. I heated the kadhai, the pot, and then when the pot was hot, I added a little bit, about 1 tablespoon of mustard oil. And as it was heating up, remember I told you that mustard oil takes a while. It requires higher temperature for evaporation. So when it was heated well enough that I added maybe half tablespoon of ghee or desi ghee, clarified butter. So when the combination was hot enough, I added zira, which I can show from here. I added zira or the cumin seeds. Just show cumin seed. And then today I also added fennel or saunf seeds. Look at my lovely spice chart. So after I've added that, I added one dried red chili. Remember I told you that in Bengali style cooking, we give chalk of dried red chili. So once I had added that, I added a little bit of hing. Hing is the astaphida, which I can show you. This is this. Okay, so here you are. This is the astaphida. And astaphida it is widely used in northern and southern part of India's cooking, mostly. Not so much in Bengal or not so much in the eastern part of India. At least I have not seen in my household, because astaphida is considered non-vegetarian dish. And in my family, my dad is a highly vegetarian, I would say. Maybe highly is not the right word, but my dad does not even eat onion and lasun or garlic. So my mom always made sure that my dad's utensils, the cooking utensils, are different. It should not smell onion. And our utensils, the regular utensils that ma used to cook for the rest of the family, because it involved onion and garlic and meat and fish, lots of fish, I tell you. Anyhow, so this pot, what I had done was, after the dried red chili, if you see dried red chili, well, I can't find it anymore. Now after that, I added a bowl full of onion. So red onion, thinly sliced, a bowl full of this, like this bowl. It's quite a big bowl. And I started sauteing the onion. You know what I do in very less oil? So I like to cook my food for my family in very less oil. And the best method I have learned over time to cook with very less oil is when covered. So once the onion is very well sauteed, I can't wait to share with you while this is getting nicely done. So yogurt, this is actually, I'm using Greek yogurt here, but you can use any yogurt and just, give it a good whisk. I don't know if it's called whisk, but just to make it smoother, I'm using Greek yogurt. As you all know, that Greek yogurt is very thick. So I did that. And here is the keema masala that I'm using. This is excellent. If you can get this is from an Indian store. If you can get this keema masala, it is the best. Well, I can't share the brand name. So later, what I'll be using is these two different type of capsicum, as we call in India, but it is called here the red pepper and the yellow pepper. So these I will be using, and also shredded carrots. Look how pretty everything will come out to be. So, do you realize that there's something missing, which is the green color? And yes, I have something I'm going to use. Anyways, I will be using coriander leaves. But for now, I have something very, very, very appropriate herb to use, and that goes amazingly well with ta-da, mint leaves. I will be soon using few bunches of mint leaves, and I will be actually slicing them and you will be using. So my while that is being done, let me show you. Now, it's very important when you cover the meat, even though it is grounded, it's a ground chicken meat. I keep it so that all the water starts to starts to release water. Now, I actually skipped one very important step. After onion, I had added handful of ground ginger. Now, if you've been following my channel, you know that Indian cooking, especially Bengali cooking, I can't do without ginger. Oh my gosh, I just need ginger. So I've got like a lot of ginger. Let me show you what I'm talking about while I also show you. So here is, as you can imagine, I wish I knew how to grow ginger at in my kitchen garden. I am already growing so many different kind of herbs. I might as well start growing ginger. Hello, Vic. How are you? So ginger, if you see, even the buds started to come out. This is amazing. Look at this. I mean, if you have not used ginger in your food, ginger, I'll be very honest, boosts immunity. And I have been having ginger. Hey, I come from India, and we have ginger is a very essential ingredient in almost all of our cooking. So, ginger. Hey Ayan, how are you doing? Thank you for watching. Hey, lovely. That's wonderful. So, Ayan, I'm sure you're going to vouch for my statement as I just said that ginger is an essential ingredient in Indian cooking, and especially because I come from the eastern part of India. Oh, hi, Crystal. Hi, Crystal. How are you? You're from New Jersey. That's amazing. So, what I'm cooking here is something that I always pull my sister's leg because it rhymes with her name. And it is called, well, of course, this is called the ground chicken. In Hindi, it is called keema. Keema. I just showed you how it looks. Boil the ginger peels. When I'm sick, I drink it. Oh, wow, that's amazing. You know what, Crystal, thank you so much for that important information. Yes, I also do something like that. Indian word ginger, Indian word adrak. Yes, you're right. Adrak is the Indian word for ginger. And do you see something? So I also use, and I am using this green chili. If you have noticed, I have not sliced it, I have not minced it. No, I've not done anything of that sort. And this is called Hari Mirchi. So Because as I if I had minced or sliced it or into thin pieces, it would have just be robust with spice, that is mirchi, which is hot, as we call it, hot here. But I have added some garlic. Garlic gives a very good taste to meat. What is this? You're from country name? Oh, Ayan, I'm in the US and I believe it's night time where you are. So, what sorts of game do you play? Because your name says Ayan Gaming. So I know games like you can actually, like take me on a like a lesson. I know Roblox, I know Minecraft, but I don't know if there are other games that you play. But I do see that my own kids are big Minecrafters and Roblox players. So I don't know which game you play. But coming back to Crystal, I really appreciate that you shared that. But what I do during in winter, as the fall begins, that is September, October, as the fall season starts, that in my household, I start. I call it a one time. I actually did a video. It's a cough, common cold dose medicine, and that is entirely from my kitchen. And I use ginger, lime, and locally produced honey. So it's honey, which is madhu in Hindi, and ginger, adrak juice, and also lime, nimbu ka ras. So when mixed together, so grind the ginger and extract the juice, and to it add lime juice and also madhu or honey, and then that actually starts during fall, just to build, not only build immunity but also to fight off the germs. India, this 3 May 2025 Friendship Day. Yes, that is right. Today it's Friendship Day, and I said in the beginning, मैंने beginning में ही कहा कि हम फ्रेंडशिप डे, आज का जो मेरा लंच का रेसिपी है, ये फ्रेंच स्पेशल फ्रेंडशिप डे को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए ही है. Crystal is writing garlic is good for feet and nails fungus. And when I take my fake nails off and let my nails breathe, I dig them into garlic cloves and go about my day. That sounds better than just drinking it when sick. Wow, that is very nice. Crystal, I can't thank you enough for sharing this important share from, that is amazing. Yeah. So, Crystal, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Here is my love to you for sharing such a valuable information. Thank you. I feel that most of the medicines taking care of our health lies right in our kitchen. And also because I come from India, because in India, and I also grew up seeing my mom making Ayurvedic medicines. She used to grow a lot of herbs in her garden, in our garden, and she would make medicine. She would just grind them and extract juices, and or use bark or seeds and grind them and just turn them into medicines. And I grew up like that. Ginger, yes, you got that right. Ginger in America, I don't know if the ginger, I scientific name is also maybe Indian name, because it is widely used in Asia and especially India, I know. Oh, Friendship Day. So, how did you celebrate Friendship Day? Are you from the northern, eastern, western, or the southern part of India, Ayan? आपकी हिन ओके, सो डिड यू मीन दैट आपको हिंदी आती है? यस, ऑफ कोर्स. मैं बहुत गर्वित अनुभव करती हूँ कि मुझे हिंदी भाषा बोलनी आती है. बहुत ही गर्व महसूस करती हूँ. कि मुझे और दूसरी भाषा भी बोलना, जैसे थोड़ी बहुत उर्दू आती है, संस्कृत आती है, थोड़ी बहुत वापस मैं प्रैक्टिस कर रही हूँ अपनी संस्कृत भाषा पर. Will you make meat with rice? Crystal, have you? I'm sure you have tried. If you are in New Jersey, then I'm sure you may have tried biryani, which is a famous dish from India. And that's where we cook meat and rice together, just like how lasagna, if you've ever tried lasagna, that we make layers. We layers after layer of meat, rice, and then it is cooked in slow. It's a slow cooking method by which, and it take longer hours, and that's biryani. No, but today I'm only making keema. This is called keema masala, and as I showed you that I'm using this masala powder. This is so good. It says, okay, it says in Spanish that, let me, so this is a seasoning mix for delicious stir-fried ground meat. Aderezo mezclar delicioso sofrito de carne picada. It's just written in Spanish, but this is what I'm making. And now it is time for me to add the yogurt. Yes, actually, Crystal, you're writing. Yes, actually, I have lol. When I was sick, my Indian friend brought me some. I was not able to taste much, but that food was so good. Oh, yes. So, Crystal, what is your favorite food? I would love to know. What is your favorite food? Is it, please tell me. And no, no, no. My question to you, I changed my question. My question to you is, so I just added yogurt, and this is actually a Greek yogurt. And I did not add any water as yet to the yogurt. I just whisked the yogurt to make it um, smooth, and then I added. So, Crystal, I was asking, what is your favorite go-to food? Hi, Elvis. Thank you so much for joining. This is, yes, I do keep sharing recipes from my kitchen. Mostly my cooking style is Bengali cooking style. Bengali is a culture. I come from the eastern part of India, and I try to remember as much as possible the cooking style of my mom. I mean, I learned how to cook actually while living in New York, where I started my life, New York City, and I tried to remember how my mom used to cook and bring and make tasty food. Now, I don't know about the tasty part, but I tried, I experimented with food, and that's how I fell in love with the fact that uh, you can actually experiment with food. And my mom cooks very tasty biryani. Oh, I'm sure, Ayan, मम्मी लोग हमेशा इतना अच्छा, इतना बढ़िया खाना बनाते हैं दैट लुक, मैं अभी अपनी मम्मी के बारे में ही बातें कर रही हूँ. दैट मैंने न्यूयॉर्क सिटी में खाना पकाना सीखा मेरे अर्लियर डेज में. And oh, Elvis, thank you so much. You too. So, Crystal, you are what a wonderful. I love this. I love this when you talk to each other through, and you just, you're so appreciative. You appreciate each other, and this is amazing. Wonderful. That is so nice, and that makes Elvis so beautiful. That is lovely. Ayan is writing, my mom cooks very tasty biryani. Aiye kabhi India. I am Muslim. So India is Ola, Elvis, Crystal, Noche, Todo, Matthew, Crystal. आप मेरी friend बनोगी please. I don't know what it's called, but she makes really good fritters too. Yes, pakode. Crystal, do you mean pakode? अपने दोस्तों को बताऊंगा कि मेरी फ्रेंड यूएस में रहती है. Hello, Elvis. Yeah. So yes, of course, आयान, आप भी शेयर करें अपने मम्मी के इंटरेस्टिंग कुकिंग स्टाइल, खाना पकवान के बारे में बताएं, शेयर करें. बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. प्लीज़ डू सब्सक्राइब टू माई चैनल बिकॉज मैं नॉट ओनली अपने किचन से अपने रेसिपीज़ शेयर करती हूँ. आई नॉट ओनली शेयर माई रेसिपीज़ फ्रॉम my Bengali style cooking recipes, my Indian style cooking recipes, but I also love to share my kitchen garden and also um, my plants, the herbs, the tea, herbal teas I make. I mean, I can't tell you how much happiness I receive by sharing these amazing benefits of some of the herbal teas, herbs that I grow in my kitchen, and also make herbal teas. So I'm covering it once again because I've just added yogurt, which is the Greek yogurt. And in the meantime, I want to tell you, uh, oh, that is amazing. In the meantime, Crystal writes that whenever he comes to town, I get excited. The food is so next level. Crystal, thank you. You are so right because when you have, hey, it's Friendship Day, Crystal. Your message is so right on because it's Friendship Day and you're writing about your friend. Yes, that's exactly what a friend does. And I like you, Crystal, because looks sounds like you are a foodie too. So that's amazing. And New Jersey is simply incredible when it comes to the cultural diversity. Hey, so I just wanted to share our newest addition in the family, which is our aquarium. Look at that. So this is, we have yet to name any of these, but these are just fish. And well, my husband knows. No, he texted me this morning. I really am a foodie. Oh, yes, very nice. So, Crystal, I was asking you, what is your comfort food? What is it that you always, you know, go to, like your go to food? Looks like a pancake. Is that so? So, that is, I think that's a better. That's a better. And look at these two pretty, I think these are minnow. And I recently learned, really, go to one pot ground beef hamburger. Oh, one of my kid actually loves it. Wow, sound, any food that is one pot, I just so love it. And it's, oh, you're saying it's a hamburger. Oh, okay. Beef hamburger. Wow. Any one pot food is always amazing. Look at your pancake. That's not a bad name, the blue pancake, for the name of this fish. Yeah, actually, it is a she, but yeah, normally the better you wouldn't find so much colorful when it is a female fish, but this one is, at least they sold it like that. Look at that. How pretty is that? Look at that. So we've got some snails and also shrimps. Okay. Wow, mosses started to grow on these logs. So now that this, because it's in the kitchen, why? So are you also into aquariums? And Crystal, I would love to know why, because there are some snails we haven't been able to find one big snail. They can overpop. Yes, you're right. Actually, we have already started to see that they have given. So now we have some. They have given birth, and now we have some additional snails. You know what I like most when I cook, whether I'm live streaming or not? What I do is I just do myself. Ta-da! So I like this opening crystal, but if I'm really lazy, ramen noodles with egg and cheese. Ah, interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Uh, one pot ground beef hamburger. So for, oh, burger, right? So it's the burger. So you do you make it, like I'm sure you make it from the scratch, right? So this is nothing. This is also this. It's just that this is ground chicken. We don't eat beef at home. If I had said that we don't eat beef, then I would be lying, because uh, many a times it has happened that we are on a long drive and we have nothing to eat, especially in the US. We have nothing to eat, and obviously, and there is only beef available, so bought a beef burger. Or but I like the taste of, um, mainly I like fish. I'm a fish eater and I love it. And okay, so here comes, you know what? Just want to make it dramatic. Ta-da! Look at how dramatic. I tried to make it dramatic by adding the peppers, and these are the red and the yellow peppers. Also, I will add the shredded carrots. Look at that. Now you may wonder, Crystal, I'm going to read your comment because I believe you have some very useful information about aquarium. So usually got to go to stores that specializes in little creatures and ask for snails that are older, not likely to breed. And also overpopulation of snails can cause harm to the tank. Wow. I'm definitely going to share this with my partner, the aquarium grower, I would say, in the family. And this is a very useful information, Crystal. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. So now that I have added some vegetables to it, colorful vegetables to it. So there's another thing I like to add, which is actually green peas, but I am not using green peas. You know what I'm gonna add? Let me show you. But before that, I want to read, Crystal, your message. Make mac and cheese, add the ground beef, let it all cook together, and that's it. Oh, that's very nice. Crystal, thank you. Thank you for sharing. Crystal, you have been. Thank you. Sure. Shamim Khan has joined. Shamim, where have you joined from? And also, remember, the question is, let me ask the question here. The question is, what is your favorite food that you remember from your mom's cooking? What is your favorite food that you remember from your mom's cooking? That would be really Bob on a French bread roll, right? Shamim, I want some too. Yeah, it could be. It could be. So, Shamim, let me know what is आप सबसे पसंदीदा खाना आपका कौन सा है जो आपकी माँ बनाती है या बनाया करती थी, जो आप याद याद रखते हो, and you feel like, you know, eating that anytime you miss home. That's a like too many worded question, but the question is that what is your go, what's your comfort food that you can remember that is from your mom's cooking? Yes. And that's a very simple question, that what is your go-to food from your mom's cooking? Now, remember I told you that I'm going to add mint, and mint goes excellently well with the with keema. But here is what I'm going to do first. Okay, I can't show you the brand name, otherwise I'll be in. So this is what I'm going to add. This is a quick fix. I want to add garbanzo beans. It's called chickpeas, or it is also called kabuli chana in India. Now, before adding kabuli chana, I just need to open, because it's a canned, it is canned. I'm going to open it using this can opener, which I can show you. Actually, I can show you. So let me do it. I'll be just using this, even though I could have just opened it pulling the tab, but you know what, I don't like to do it because I like to use the cans for my plant as planters, because I grow plants in my kitchen, and also I have a small little garden in my backyard that I like to use these. See how very well it came out. Now, if you see, I could have easily used this tab to open it, but I did not. So I'll just simply pull this up. Look, and this is ready. Now, the reason I use the can opener was because now this is not dangerous, because if I had used the tab, and it would have just cut, and it would be too sharp, anyone could get hurt. But now it is so smooth, I can use it as a planter. But I will just take off the water. I'll just separate the water, and because it's filled, it's just water and garbanzo beans. So I'll just, yes. Now the garbanzo beans, it is ready to be added. Okay, I will use half of the can. Now this is a half of the can. This is a, 29 ounce, like a 822 gram, or 1 pound 13 ounce of garbanzo beans. But I'm using only half, and I'm saving the rest for later. I can either make like the pav bhaji or chole masala. Chole masala is a dish from the northern part of India. And Crystal, I I think if you have not tried, look how beautiful it looks now. And it is also very wholesome, because you've got all these vegetables, you've got all these different colored vegetables, and then you have the meat, you have the garbanzo beans or the chickpeas. So this is quite wholesome. Anyone who is avoiding rice, this is simply protein. Oh, wow. So if anyone wants to avoid the carb, you can just have this. It is full of fiber, it's protein. It's actually mostly protein. So this is a great protein diet, but I would not recommend that. I would say that you should have a balanced meal. And now that the garbanzo beans are added, I'm already loving you, Crystal. Thank you for sharing your valuable tips. So, my mom's, Crystal is writing, my mom's go to, that was my favorite, was something that translates to rice with milk, but it's like a slightly soup. I don't know how the milk does not curdle when cooking the rice. I have never mastered it. And Shamim is writing, I'm from Bengal. I love rice and fish. Shamim, I'm from Bengal too. I speak Bangla and Mach Bhat is my favorite too. Mach is the Bengali for the English fish, and rice is bhat. And Crystal, you're writing something, your mom's favorite, rice with milk, but it's like a slightly soup. I don't know how the milk does not curdle when cooking the rice. Yeah, something, even I used to see my mom, uh, something there with rice and milk my mom used to cook. It's called paesh, and it's a sweet dish, and and yeah, Crystal is writing, Shamim, what kind of fish? Fried, baked? I'm a greedy girl. I need food details. Oh, you, Crystal, all I can say is that just give it a try at one of the, I can actually tell you which restaurant to try. You can have, if ideally, if you can go to uh, Afghani or Bangladeshi or Pakistani or any Indian restaurant, if it's cooked by Punjabis, I mean, most of the chef, they do a great job with tandoori fish. The tandoor is basically an oven. So the tandoori dishes are amazing, and I know quite a few of my Punjabi friends who make great baked, grilled, fried, or any kind of fish. And Crystal, try to share some information on the fish, which restaurant, to a message to you. What kind of can opener is that? Mine make it all sharp edges. So this can opener I had bought. This is a Cuisine Art, I believe. No, Good Cook. This one. Look at this. So this one, it will. So I'm using this part, and I have been actually using it. This is more than 20 years I've been using this one, and it is so smooth, I tell you. I mean, you don't, not the lid, but the can itself. I mean, see, it is amazing. So I did not use the tab, instead I use the can opener. And make the masala, it will be perfect with what you got there. Wow, it's amazing. Yes, Crystal, you've been amazing, sharing tips on aquarium, sharing tips on cooking, sharing, even sharing tips on how to make your favorite food. And also, you shared your go-to, your from your mom's recipe. Yeah, all these things, um, I have I have learned. Of course, I never, when I was growing up, all I did was like my mom would cook the best of the bestest food ever, and I would just eat. But thank you, Crystal. Thank you. So, Crystal, have you already had your lunch? And it's a nice, gorgeous day outside. Have you been to the beaches, or you're just barbecuing in your backyard? What exactly are you doing? And please do share your recipe. Let me know if on your channel you also share recipes, ideas from your kitchen and your garden, just like me. I'm so thankful to everyone for watching and sharing. Please do subscribe to my channel and watch the videos I share, especially my live streamings about my travels my culture travels, vlogs, my food recipes that I share, and also sometimes I love to sing and dance, which I already do. Not yet. I'm allergic to sunlight, so I don't go out in the daytime unless I have to. And thank you. Gonna make some rice and fish now. Salmon. Oh my gosh. Um, just yesterday I was thinking that in a very simple method, I bake salmon. And my kids love it. When there is nothing in the house other than just one big salmon steak, let me tell you, I get my salmon steak mostly from where I get my fish, which is in the I think it's Piscataway or Edison, New Jersey, where there is this Asian food market, and I get my fish from there, live fish, fresh fish, and also salmon. So salmon, I just clean it when I bring home, clean it, and just spread a little bit of lime juice, and I don't add salt because it's a sea fish and it itself has tons of salt in it, and which is very useful. And I just grill it or just bake it. Mostly I bake it at 450 degrees, and it turns out great because all the oil starts flowing. And then, of course, it's for 12 minutes, but then I reduce the heat after the first 5 minutes and reduce it, and it just tastes great. But here you are, my keema masala is almost ready, and I have a huge thank you to give you. Thanks to give you. And also, here is my love to you, Crystal, Elvis, Shamim, Ayan, and everyone, those who are watching. Happy Friendship Day. I love you all. Oh, of course, I'll read. Crystal has written pan seared with lemon juice, butter mixed, and garlic paste. Some olive oil drizzled back, black pepper, corn while cooking for flavor. OMG. Absolutely, that's exactly how I felt. Wow, I'm gonna try that tomorrow because I plan to um, bake salmon, and I'm gonna try adding some a little garlic paste and maybe olive oil. That's not bad actually. I cook with mustard oil because I'm so used to cooking with mustard oil. I cook with sometimes when I make pasta, I do use olive oil, but I mostly because mostly my cooking is Bengali style cooking, and we use mustard oil in our cooking, and yeah. But I'm gonna give the salmon. I'll drizzle with some olive oil with black peppercorn. Wow, interesting. So, once again, thank you everyone for watching and also sharing some of your amazing tips. Thank you. And Crystal, I'll try to share some of the places you can get fresh fish from the fish market. If I'm sure you know quite a lot if you live in New Jersey, but from where I get, I would love to share. And also ready made tandoori dishes, be it fish, chicken, or any kind of meat. Thank you. Yes, girl, you're gonna love it. Enjoy your food. Happy Friends Day. Also, don't forget snail. Yes, I'm not gonna forget that. Not at all. I love you, and this one especially from my heart to yours.